Hello, my beautiful Libras. Welcome to one of our special readings, Mercury Retrograde Insights, or special messages, important messages for all of you. Either you're looking now as we are going through a Mercury retrograde, and actually been the last Mercury retrograde of 2025, or any other Mercury retrograde. That's why we call a special reading, and thank you for all of you who've been requested such energy. Lately, have been quite a good amount of emails related to this specific subject. So we're gonna look, Libras, in this reading of what you should do, what you should not do, and what you should pay attention more when Mercury is in retrograde. Messages for all of you. If anything resonates, connect, share your thoughts with us, and certain things might even surprise you. Certain of them might even make you upset. And why sometimes makes you upset, or certain things we don't accept, is because we most likely need to work on certain things. If you feel disconnects, glad to hear your feedback. If it doesn't, probably not the time you need to listen these messages. Also, this is good for the Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising Signs, and Venus, even for the cross-watcher, for those curious eyes and ears. Welcome, loves. Underneath, we have a Seven of Cups. We'll speak about in a moment. And we'll pick up the cards for what you should do, because we are going to start with the positive, what you should not do in Mercury retrograde, and what you should pay attention more in Mercury retrograde. Seven of Cups, loves, and underneath we have Seven of Swords. You know, there is a thing here that there's some Libras here wanna catch two bunnies and might not catch any. Okay? It's like a tasting situation here. Or it's kind of either you go to a restaurant and eat a fine dining, a fine meal, or either you go to a buffet. What do you want most? Or what you're gonna pay most? You know, right? So sometimes speaks about cheap, it's not always good. More, it's not always better. Okay? That's the message what's coming in from these two cards. Now, what you should do more in Mercury retrograde. Knight of Cups. To explore your options, to let in what's coming in and take in count. I'm not saying take it and keep it. All right, loves. What I'm saying is you get things coming in, offers, love offers, people. But there is a strainer out there that we need to have always, to keep what we need and leave what we don't. We don't build clutter because we sometimes think, oh, maybe later I'm gonna use it. Don't do that. Do not clutter your life. So what you should do more is to definitely enjoy the blessings that's coming in, but keep only what you need. And again, not all what's coming in is great. More here, we have the Magician. You have great abilities to attract. But whatever here you attract might not be all good and not be all for the long run. Okay? Just because you can get something, just because you achieve something, doesn't mean it's gonna be for the long run. Whatever here is coming, What you should do more is to look for something, put in there, work for the long run. Because look at here, for some of you might work in sales. I made a sale, but the client is gone. To be a good salesman, it's repeated and repeated orders, right? So what I'm hearing here for you Libras, it's good to achieve clients. It's good to get quick energy in. The challenge here is how we keep them, how we keep them coming back, how we keep them wanting more. Are you providing the right thing, the right energy, or not? This also speaks quality over quantity. And I mean it. So definitely here, what you should do more is to focus on quality. Just because you do something, attract a lot, but you cannot keep a lot, that's not giving you the right energy you should have. No matter where you are, what you do, who you attract, either it's sales, either it's job, either it's love. We can attract a lot of girlfriends, boyfriends, but are they for the right reason, or are they just passing through? Because quality is not just I get. So really speaks here, focus more on quality again. If I repeat, that's a very important message. And long term. Very, very important. For some of you, even shifting the way you manifest the energies. Are you get the right energies? Are you get them the way you're supposed to or not? Can you keep them? For example, you attract friends in your life. Are they a trusted friends? Are they someone you can rely in certain moments? So that's the homework you should do, especially in Mercury retrograde. I'm gonna get one more card for you, loves. Seven of Pentacles. Wow, look at this, 777. And we have actually the last 7 here, 7 of Wands. Are you show who you are truly are? Or in the long run, you will see who you truly are or who truly they are. Or you can see them straightforward now. Nine of Wands. This also speaks about holding back. Again, this also very, very strong speaks about strainer. Don't keep too long. Certain things are not necessary to you. Your quality of life depends on how you operate. No matter if they are you, if they are people, it's your life or the things you do. So what you should do, definitely focus on quality over quantity. Now, what you should not do in Mercury retrograde or any other retrograde here. Strength. This also speaks about, and please don't get upset, Libra. Sometimes you are naive, or even though you feel like, well, I'm gonna give good, it's gonna come good. And definitely it will from the right people. not for all people. Just because you give good, an offer good for someone, and they just take you for granted, don't believe that they will turn the same value or with the same coin like you did. Because for some of you, this is a karmic trait to be learned, and to not do to yourself the wrongdoing again and again and again. So what you should not do is to trust each and every one. Oh, they are gonna do because I've done good for them. Or they are gonna, be nice to me because I was nice to them. Don't be so. For some of you, you trust too quickly people. You are too trusty. Not about trustworthy. Trust people. You put too much faith in certain unnecessary people. People who are not really, they could be stab backers, okay? It's kind of with the time you see their true colors, but sometimes it might be too late, okay? So judgment really speaks here. Listen to your ancestors. Connect with your intuition more. And don't show people that, I'm just gonna pass it, everything is fine. It is not. Because some of you might feel like, well, it's okay, move on, I'm gonna move on. Don't do that to you. Every poke at one point becomes a hole, and it's gonna hurt. And sometimes certain wounds are getting infected, and you cannot heal that quick. Because everyone at one point has enough. And you are gonna get to that point at one point that you will have enough. And you will have that awakening call. And sometimes it's getting too late. Or some people go too far with certain things. So what you definitely should not do here is to trust everyone that they will do the same thing as you are. And they will return the same, the way you gave them. It is not. This also speaks about be realistic. And what you should pay attention more in Mercury retrograde? Chariot. Wow, there's definitely here, there's some Libras going through their very strong and karmic energy, or leave their karmic energy. This is the major arcana number 7. What you should pay attention more is which direction you are heading. Or let's say, for example, there is a relationship. You start with someone, which direction it's heading. If it's a person does something towards you, which direction is heading? Can you see that clearly or not? Because Chariot also speaks about fast movement energy. 8 of Wands. This could speak about certain conversations. Where that conversation goes. Is going in direction where you want, or you should stop it. Or should I talk more about this, or not at all? Okay? What you should do more, what I will say here for some of you, is to work on certain past issues. Okay? Not with past people, but also to work with past issues, past habits. Work on certain energies that are not good. And for some of you, what should do more? To let go more. Less is more. Past relationships, past people, past energies. I did work, didn't work it out for me, I'm not gonna stay. A relationship here didn't go in the right direction, I'm not gonna start fixing it. Things like that. Okay, for some of you, you know which relationship works and which doesn't. Okay. Ace of Cups. And what you should pay attention more is to not repeat the same old when you are in tuning with the new. Because sometimes we attract new but could look like same old. So whatever here we have, closing past circles, cycles, energies, and focusing on the new, but forming new habits. Simple as that. Wow. For us to just keep on moving. And look at you, loves. We have Knight of Cups, Strength, and the Chariot. And we have the Seven of Cups. For some of you, this speaks about your love life. Very strong speaks about when you meet a person, they know what they want as you know what you want. If you don't know, first figure out what you want and then go forward. Because based on that, things will move in a certain direction. It's gonna go in the direction you wanted or not at all. So you are gonna choose. Libra, that's what I have for you, darlings. I hope this connects, resonates, related to Mercury retrograde. And if it does, blessings, loves. I'll see you next time. Namaste.